want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes I am. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitor's sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. These guys come in here winners of 2 straight. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I locked in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 134 yards, and the score, 2. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
Here comes the Bears punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Now Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for our Lions.
In motion goes the tight end.
First down, Detroit.
Goff now looks to throw.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Goff. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Bears offense and Rome Odunze set to take over once more. And he's been one of the main focal points of this unit throughout the season, no doubt. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL in terms of receptions by a wideout.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
To throw, it's Williams.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people playing on the ground.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harden. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Luther Burden, 44 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
This defense for the Bears, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week.
18 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Here's Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Isaac to Slaw.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a second and 2. But I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say, dire. And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Right back to him on first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, Harding. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Down at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harding. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Looking to throw is Williams. Checks it down to Jenkins.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Bears first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Williams.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Goff. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Go tonight. Attack. 20.
Again, Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
What's up? 180.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Play action. It's Goff. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try to run with Gibbs. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Well, let's check on the call. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the 1st down against our defense by that decision.
A pass complete to Odunze.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Here's Williams.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air once more, Williams.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago touchdown. Luther Burden, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
To throw is gone. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Gone.
To the left side, he finds to Slaw.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw. Gone.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Goff. And he comes back with one complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Goff now looks to throw.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Running game working. They stick with it on first down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Goff going to keep it himself. And he is going to have the Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A gain of a yard. And the Lions
straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Goff now looking to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
On fourth down, Goff. That is caught. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Over the middle, he's got to slow.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
Now it's Goff.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Williams looking to do it himself. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it.
And he's correct, but not before getting it inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Harding.
86 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 22. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look at repeat that Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Throwing is Williams. He'll swing this out to Judkins.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At their 48.
To throw, it's Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll get this into the hands of the Dunze.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw once more, here's Williams.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are right back in this football game.
After the interception, here's Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Goff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 38-yard line.
Goff. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Goff.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago. back in Week 12. And it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
A give up the middle, Judkins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
On play action, here's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
That's complete right side to Kmet.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Cole Kmet,
28 yards.
and the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Rome Odunze there to make the grab. And the Bears are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Breaks through the contact.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 24.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Goff.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Here's Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, a Dunze wide open. It's complete. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to. On first down, here's Jenkins.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
It's 3rd and 11.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Goff now looks to throw.
38-yard line.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
And it's 3rd.
Goff now to throw.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. This will be caught by Brown.
And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
Review the play.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. An inside run with Jenkins.
Heck of a move. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
1st down, right back to Jenkins.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, Jenkins.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Crenshaw Jenkins with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is gone.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Goff. Open man right side of St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
19-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one.
It's all good. We'll play another one. No, right here. No, let's do it then. Perfect. I'll throw you back out.